Which piece do you move here? White is winning, but you must pick the correct piece to move, or otherwise you're going to be left with a draw or even a loss. And what everybody sees here is that we have two pawns, and both of them are only 2 squares away from promotion, so why don't we try pushing one of them? And this makes a lot of sense. The move that probably makes the most sense is pushing the e-pawn, because we also get that with a check, and this is really good in that now we're only 1 square away from promotion, but the problem is this king is actually a fantastic defender. We cannot push this pawn up now, and if we try promoting this pawn, well, they could just capture that. So here we are forced to make a king move, and this is where a lot of the problems start. We can try capturing this c pawn, which looks good because we both capture a pawn, and our king's now going to be able to run up and help the pawn promote, but the problem is they have a runaway pawn. They're just going to push and promote, and although our king can get up here and we are only 1 square away from promoting, the problem is we are too slow. They promote first and it comes with a check, and we are just completely lost here. The other move we can also try with our king is likely d3, and this is basically just a waiting move. If your opponent makes the mistake of capturing the pawn, then you promote, and this is fantastic, you're completely winning. But if they're smart, they're just going to drop back to e8 and alternate between these 2 squares forever. We cannot make any progress, and this is just going to end up being a draw. Back here, we can also try pushing the other pawn, but they can just run their king to the same kind of position, and once again, we cannot really make any progress here. So the correct first move is actually going to be a king move, so let's try looking at those same 2 options once again. If we try capturing the pawn, then once again, they're going to try and promote here, and unfortunately we are still 1 move too slow. We're going to eventually get the same position, and yeah, they just promote, we get checked, and this is once again going to be completely losing. But king to d3 is actually a lot better here, because the difference is after they play king to e8, now we push up to e7 in this position, they run back to f7, and now we run back to c4. This is the exact same position we had before, but the difference is it's actually black's turn to move, and that makes all the difference. Black has basically no options here. They're forced to drop back to e8, and now in this position we capture on c5. You're probably thinking, well, what's the difference? Doesn't black just promote once again? Yes, they do, but the difference is our king gets to e6, so it does not come with a check this time, and now pawn up to f7 is checkmate.